Welcome back. We've got a little hidden quest here, so let's see what's going on. The raid on the city was absolutely terrifying. It was like I was living in a nightmare. Hope I never have to experience anything like that ever again. But people have moved. I'm sure there was another guy here, but anyway, let's head into the airport. Now that the city is mostly back to normal, I've decided to go abroad with my family for a while. I'm sure it'll be safe in Revache with my parents. I was not prepared for this sudden trip. My husband has a point though. It's been dangerous here lately. It has. I get to ride an airship. Can't wait. I'll take a whole bunch of pictures from up in the clouds. Well, you enjoy it, mate. You enjoy it. The little things, you know. The Bell and Revache are both supporting the restoration of Crossbell City. They've gathered donations of mirror and supplies, and have been involved since the earliest stages. As a Crossbellan, I'd like to express my gratitude to them both. Rumor has it that the raid of the city was actually an act of Imperial subterfuge. There's no definitive proof, but where there's smoke, there's fire. Consider the Empire's actions up until now. Not to see it any other way. This is true, which is probably exactly what they want. Oh man, what am I going to do? If only I'd been more careful. This never would have happened. Excuse us, is everything alright? Oh, you guys are the SSS. Actually, something terrible has happened. Today I was supposed to deliver some Revache medical supplies to St. Ursula Hospital. But some guy swiped them before I could even get them. Someone stole the supplies? Just a while ago, a man claiming to be from a shipping company came here. He had this whole story about how he'd be transporting the supplies in place of Rhyme's deliveries. He seemed completely legit, like fake papers and everything. So I gave him the packages without a second thought. However, we never set up an arrangement like that. It wasn't until I arrived and we started talking that we realized what had happened. So the supposed arrangement was entirely falsified. Whoever's stealing medical supplies at a time like this must be a real slimeball. There's so many people in the hospital because of the raid. That's exactly why supplies like that will fetch a pretty mirror on the black market. Our crook's a sneaky mirror grubbing thief. That's despicable. This is so not good. St. Ursula is waiting for those supplies to arrive. It's all my fault. If only I'd contacted Rhyme's deliveries. Please, don't blame yourself. In the end, the crook is the one we should be mad at. Wait a minute. Will you guys be able to go after this guy and get the supplies back? Please, I'm begging you. Do whatever you can to get those supplies to the folks at St. Ursula who need them. Accept. Respectfully decline. No. Not much time has passed since the incident occurred. If we hurry, we might still have a chance to catch up. Please leave this case to us. Guys, we owe you a big one. Our perpetrator already has a head start on us. We have to hurry if we want to catch up. Do we have any clues as to where he might be heading? I never saw him myself, so I couldn't say. Let's see, he was driving a black Rhineford-made oval truck. Judging by his gaudy clothes, he could have been Erebonian. So our perp might be trying to slip back into the Empire. If that's the case, it could be near Belgard Gate by now. Just in case, we should see what information we can gather about the vehicle along their escape route. We'll have to be quick about it, though. No time to waste. Let's give chase immediately. Billy, Ricardo, please wait here for us to contact you again. Understood. Good luck, everyone. Pilfering medical supplies in times like this, that's just low. Please do whatever you can to help catch the thief. Can't believe I was duped by forged papers. This was supposed to be my responsibility. I'll have to contact St. Ursula later. Okay. So, it would have gone this way. Could only go this way. And then it comes to a point of like, which way would you go now? Hey Lloyd, what's got you so flustered? I'm actually in the middle of a pursuit. You haven't seen a black Rhineford model truck pass by, have you? A black truck? Now that I think about it, I think I did see one a little while ago. If I recall correctly, it went towards East Street. Ooh. East Street, really? You sure it wasn't West Street towards the Empire? I saw it too, it definitely went east. Well, that means it's on its way to Calvard. An Erebonian driving a Rhineford-made truck. It's natural to assume he was escaping to the Empire, however... You gotta be kidding me, this guy is starting to become a real pain. Thanks for the tip, Franz. You just saved us a lot of time. Okay, let's hurry. Alright. It'd make a lot more sense to chase him in the car. I'll get us to Tangum Gate in no time flat. I haven't the foggiest of what you guys are doing, but best luck! Sounds like you need it. Okay, the car to Tangum Gate. Car.
Yosh, 行くか。どこに行こうかな。さあ、行く。
There he is. We finally found him. I knew it'd be him. I'm in the clear now that I've made it this far. All I've got to do now is sell these supplies off in the Republic. Those Ramifarian-made goods ought to turn a pretty mirror. Not on our watch. You? Minif, we should have known this was your doing. We have reason to believe you're responsible for the theft of medical supplies at the airport. Who cares? Arrest him for what you already know he's guilty for. He's right there. Grab him. I'm going to have to ask you to show us your luggage. I've been far too careless. You got that right. Compared to the webs you were weaving in America, this just lacks imagination. It's because of you kids that my scheme in America fell through, and I ended up on a wanted list. Without the pocket change I'm going to squeeze from this job, my business would go under. As if. We know you've got a crazier motive than that. You've been peddling cash and sucking up to the Red Constellation. And now, because of the stunt they pulled in the city, you're turning tail and running for the hills, right? Quite the imagination, boy. Time is of the essence. I suggest we make the arrest now and sort it out later. I agree. That's our best option. My, what a scary bunch you are. Nothing more than savage brutes. In that case, I cordially invite you to eat my dust. Chase him this time, please. Wait! Right, let's chase him in the car. Thank you. Right! We should have done that last time. What in the... Report. We've got to report this to Deputy Commander Douglas. Where the hell did that come from? No. It looked like it came out of the sky for a second. I was like, what? Is there someone on the cliff? Good driving, Noel. Good driving. Not good. Those grenades aren't going to let us get any closer. That's a problem. If this were entirely up to driving ability, there's no way to be able to pull away. At this rate, we could make it to Altair. That would complicate things. Right. We're out of our jurisdiction if he manages to escape the state. I don't like the sound of that. Neither do I. That's why we've got to catch up to him. Step on it, Noel. Don't let him get away. Yes, sir. Oh? What? Yeah, what the hell? What was that blade? What's going on? Some kind of large impact just now. What was that? What just happened? I'm not entirely sure myself. I think it's time for you to surrender. There's nowhere left to run. It was quite... Fine. Looks like the goddess really has forsaken me. Still, I wouldn't be myself if I didn't find some way to still turn a profit. So I'll recoup my losses by dragging you to Gehenna with me. Those are... Red Constellation's cougars. Watch out. This man is gonna be a real pain in the ass. Die, you cretins. Fill their bellies. Here they come. Counterattack.
強そうね。みんな気をつけて。了解です。
Let's actually try and gather them up a bit. He's a bit closer. Let's buff a bit at this point.
任せろ。
行きます。エニグマ駆動。
マジかよ。
Not expecting that at that point. Alright.
今だわ。気高女神の息吹。力じゃない。我が銃に集え。
Didn't expect him to hit Randy that hard. Probably should have just attacked them straight away from the start, sort of thing, but...
それ。
私の番です。エニグマ駆動。
よし。えいっと。よっしゃ。行くぞ。
Let's do it.
これで決める。トートー。ハットー。リアリア。ライジング。サーン。任せろ。ふっ。まあこんなもんかね。
Phew, we did it. Impossible. Impossible! The Jaeger's military monsters were defeated by mere state cops. You shouldn't be so quick to underestimate us. I give you that military monsters can be pretty damn ferocious, but they ain't gonna be much of a threat in the hands of a total amateur. Let's quit wasting our time and let us coffee already. We may be able to get more out of him about the Red Constellation. It could be our key to finding out where they disappeared to. I don't know, Teotut. It's probably giving him too much credit. Doubt they let some worthless ass business partner know where they're hiding. Good point. So I wonder what it was that stopped the truck. Oh yeah. But I saw something that looked like a lance crash right in front of it. Yeah, this is... I want to know what this is. Everyone stay alert. Huh?
さすがに気づかれましたか。
There's Duvalier at the back. I'm pleased you had the skills to defeat those monsters. We had made steady progress since first we met in the wetlands. Perhaps my assistance was not necessary. The ones we met before? And the lance they hit the truck came from... Harrian Hod, the Steel Maiden. That was your name, yes? I have no idea how to say that. Why? What reason do you have to help us? Pay no mind, I simply do not condone the actions of a man such as him. At times mankind will commit unscrupulous deeds to survive a world at war. However, it is uncouth to take advantage of goodwill intended to help the injured. There's no dignity in such actions. I cannot abide by such vulgar behavior. Are you saying you helped us stop Minif because it was the right thing to do? Well, that's a rather noble card to play coming from someone who's in a sketchy secret society. You may perceive it as you wish. Farewell. We shall meet again, should you improve yourselves even further. I suggest you do so, unless you wish to see your fallen bodies reflected in the sheen of my lance.
それではまた。
She's gone. Did she come all the way out here just to tell us that? What was up with that righteousness? I don't get her, Rubber Ross, man. What is for certain is that we cannot relax our guards. You never know when members of the society may be nearby. That's true. Yes, they aren't called snakes for nothing. Pardon me, Lloyd. Should we make the arrest now? I don't believe mulling over this will get us any further. Yeah, I agree. Should we request backup from the CGF just in case? They're stretched a bit thin, but I think they could send someone out to pick up an arrest at the very least. Good idea. Am I putting in the call, Noel? Lloyd and the others, then had Minif transported to CPD headquarters. Soon after, they relayed what happened to Billy and Ricardo, who were waiting at the airport. Finally, they and Billy made their way to St. Ursula Hospital. I was shocked when Ricardo first called me from the airport. Never imagined he was calling to tell me he couldn't deliver the medical supplies. The fact that someone would try to steal them is reprehensible. There truly are some despicable people in the world. Yeah, but let's be glad the medical goods were delivered in the end. Be able to better treat the wounded patients with what you secured. We're in your debt again, SSS. Thank you. Please, we're only doing our jobs. No way we were going to let a cowardly opportunist get away like that. Rather not be thanked when we needed a knight in shining armor to bail us out in the end. Knight in... what? It's a long story. Do not think about it too much. Yeah, what matters is that your supplies are where they should be. Let us know if there's anything more we can do to help. We always will, SSS. Thank you again. You have my appreciation too. You guys are alright. Medical supply reclamation completed. Cool. Let's check in on people back here. Where's Salem up there? These should be sufficient to treat the patients from the raid incident. Use what you brought wisely. You have to make it last. Alright, on to the next operation. What you brought wisely and make it last. I called Ricardo at the airport to let him know that the medical supplies had been delivered. I'm sure that was a weight off his shoulders after everything that happened. Radio's willing. Never have to go through an ordeal like this ever again. How terrible of a human being do you have to be to swindle needy people out of medical supplies? Thank Adios you all managed to get them back. Breaks my heart to hear someone would do such a thing. The rest of us are working so hard to pull through this. I'm just relieved I was able to deliver those medical supplies in the end. Still can't believe someone would really do that. What kind of dirtbag would try to take advantage of people at a time like this? It's a relief to know he's in custody, to be honest. Right, so let's actually go hand in at this point. Oop, down a level. It's like, oh, still no friend. Oh, isn't that lovely? Power Suit Z. There we go then. What is Power Zoot Z anyway? Ooh, that would actually be good on Lloyd, but we'd lose that 20%. How have I lost the evasion on him? Is it because I've changed up his quartz maybe somewhere? Or was it from his weapon or something like that? Yeah, it's from his weapon, isn't it? Could have put that back if I want to have that percentage up. I can get the percentage from somewhere else though. Yeah, sure, I've got that, but the Stragers have them as well, so it's like... Alright, we're gonna have to stick with the Phantom Club. Very well. Right, so let's go see Jona. See what he's got going on over at the Harbour District. There he is. In fact, I should heal, shouldn't I, really? Before we clearly head anywhere. There we go. You're late. Took you so long. Well, whatever, let's go already. Wait a second, what's going on? Stop jumping ahead, you damn brat. Alright, I guess I haven't actually told you what we're doing. Thing is, I was kinda hoping you could take me to a terminal room in the Geofront. A terminal in the Geofront? You mean that one that was set on fire? Nah, that's terminal number 8 in B sector. What I want to go to is terminal number 4 in the C sector. Man, I can't wait. Working on the branches terminals is the worst. Have you learned nothing, Jona? Your basic Obel network laws have already gone into effect. You know that means we can't allow you to illegally commandeer a terminal, don't you? Just the opposite. That means we should be stopping you, if anything. Oh, wait, I'm trying to tell you that there's nothing illegal about it. Did you forget that I'm still currently a Foundation engineer? It means I'm one of the only people who's authorized to use the Geofront's terminals. Is that true, Tio? He is authorized to access the terminals, but I would still classify it as a grey area. Just goes to show that Orbital Net and Law still has areas it can improve. Still doesn't mean we have to accept his request. Right, even if it is a grey area. What would it say about us if we helped? What the hell? You guys need to loosen up. What about those society weirdos? They already messed around on the net a bunch already, right? Where's the guarantee that they aren't exploiting the network right now? Yeah, but you have to admit that he has a point. She's been worried about it too, but doesn't have the time to check. Even asked me to look into it since I'm used to working solo. She should be thanking me, so quit holding out. Only this little dude was as good at escorting himself as he is at running his mouth. Yes, but if the chief is worried about it, there is a cause for concern. And there is that fool character, as well as Professor Novartis. They truly do have more technological power than even the Foundation. Fine, we'll help. Just be clear, we will not overlook any hacking that can be construed as illegal, understood? And we're not doing this so you can live down there. You'll still be sleeping in your own bed. Those are the conditions. Give me a break already, will you? Why should Jonas Sacred have to interact with the real world? Lloyd stare. Oh my. Lloyd has learned how to be strict when it comes to boundaries, hasn't he? It is still a fair deal. You should take it. Fine, I got it, okay. It's a deal, just hurry up and take me down there already. I'm going to pull my hair out if I have to use those Orcus Tower terminals for even another day. You fought it pretty easily, don't you think? I guess, you could still use more discipline. Get off my case. So you guys ready to go to the sea sector? Pretty sure there's going to be monsters down there, just like every other sector. Good point. We're good to go. Sweet, let's hurry up and head inside. Inside? What do you mean? The lighthouse, duh. The entrance to the sea sector is right here. Did you guys not know that? It says right there, Geofront construction work. It is? Watch and learn. So there was an entrance here. Whose idea was it to hide something like that in plain sight? Whatever, let's just head in already. Jona has joined the party as a guest character. If he is KO'd in battle, it will be game over. Yeah. Okay. That's what we're just making our way through. I expected like some kind of scene once we got inside, but... Okay. Just wondering if we could turn some of these valves or anything like that. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. Ooh. I read all about the raid in the Crossbell Times. What? I like to keep a chest of the news. Oh dear. There you go, that's the kind of scene I was expecting. Why do they have lava down here? And for what purpose? Where are we now? According to the database, this area was built as a heat treatment plant and waste incinerator. Alright. Uses the flow of water from the Lupinous River for continuous cooling. It could one day provide Crossbell City's central heating through steam ventilation. Or at least that is what the original plans say. Holy crap, that's some high hopes they had. True, looking at it now, I can't say it turned out how they envisioned. That aside, this is where Dudley and Alios chased the Calvardian terrorists during the trade conference, isn't it? Yeah, you're right. Before they had their arrests snatched away by Heiyue. It wasn't very long ago, but it feels like a lifetime after everything that's happened since. Hasn't been 2 months, has it? But you six just shut up already. It's way too hot down here. This is why IRL stuff sucks. How the hell do people even live without air conditioning anymore? For Adios' sake, Jona. How would you like it if we left you here? No, you don't gotta do that. I'm not even really complaining. Yeah. Anyway, Control Terminal 4 should be in the deepest area up ahead. Let's hurry it up and get back to where it's nice and breezy. Teotota's got you whipped. Shall we be off? We shall. Alright then, not exactly as I planned, but...
もらったぜ任せろ
はいた
Interesting.
任せてくれ俺の番だな
I was worrying if he's got burn on him.
はい
Suppose we'll heal him. Oh no. That will be alright then.
しゃ行くぞ
任せて
Okay.
さてとた
It's
任
a
せて
bit tougher than I expected.
任せてくれ
Although using fire on them isn't probably good, is it?
よかった
And they explode. Okay. Ooh. 37 of 61. Genevieve's eyes grew wide. He knew her name. Of all the names that could have come from his mouth, it left her own hanging open. But she had to say something. She spoke firmly. How did you know? This just makes me think like we're going back to the ancient battlefield at some point, aren't we? Probably something to do with Heiyue. And that's obvious through these sort of, chests. God damn it,
バ
Jona!
ックを取られた気をつけろ
Wasn't Jona, but you know.
俺の番だなやれやれ
I really need to sort out your quartz
行く
and
ぜ
stuff.
さてと
32. It's like, because it says something like, I need heals, and I was gonna use Ellie. Obviously, she's not here right now.
俺の番だな
And I have to be more careful because of a certain someone being here. Especially because his health is so freaking low.
行くぜ俺の番だ
Let's just get that out of the way.
マジかよ
Jeebus. Burn's an issue. Burn is an issue in here. Let's not use that. Let's use... Where am I going? Opened. Arts. Right. Inside is a Mishi plush that Randy accidentally gave to Zite as a chew toy. Quickly shuts the lid before Tio can see it. Oh dear. That would cause issues with her. Ugh, where have I gone? So, I was too busy looking at things around there and it was just like, I wandered off somewhere, where have I gone? I don't know. See if I can avoid these. Ooh, so close with the Jona there. Turn the other way. Question is, which way am I meant to go here? Yes? Ooh! How long's that chest been there? This is cool. Yeah, how long's this been here? Pink liquid. 38 of 61. I forbid it! Seal responded with equal firmness. You're my wife. You're not to fritter away your hours with some other woman under my nose. So were you, mate? Oh, yeah, of course. Arranged marriages and all that. So where the hell are we? Oh, you would go that way, wouldn't you? Ooh, not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Reading this message adds 5 bonding points to one of the characters. We're not going to tell you which one. That's just cruel. Looks like this sector has mechanical monsters too. They even spit fire. I can't imagine that's up to code. They're still not as bad as the Society's archaisms, but as for who's responsible for them... It wasn't me! Well, yeah, the B-sector cleaning ones were my fault, but not these! Never even been to this sector before. The nose is growing, Johnster. You can tell us the truth. We promise to not be mad, probably. I'm telling you the truth, it's not my fault. But I have a question. The sector is connected to the foundation of Orca's tower, isn't it? Why didn't we enter from that direction? Because that entrance has been sealed ever since the terrorist attack, obviously. Control Terminal 4 is right by it too. If it weren't sealed, I wouldn't even need you to get to it. There's also a direct elevator to the exit near Control Terminal 4. Once that's up and running, I won't need you guys to come back here either. You could at least say thank you. Let's continue onward. Let's. You open the chest, finding a scrap of paper with some writing on it. This pun is terrible. Terrible. You groan as you close the lid. Thank you for putting that in there, because it's like, that one's good because it's how I feel. Strangely. It's like they nailed that feeling of like, ooh, of not liking it. Silly puns. Monsters appeared? Monsters appeared. Fire slime? What is it? Flame gummy. Close. Okay, let's get walk around. Let's go area sickle. Just with the crit there. I've seen it recently. I think. Good. Hi! Let's go Silverthorn. I want to see about maybe getting Zodiac Gate back with her. Nice, so let's move that. Oh, that's a shame. It'd be nice to have them dead at this point. Ooh. Well, we got a reprisal there, which was lovely. I was under the impression that this was the Geofront Hest sector. I believe there's been some kind of mistake. Well, I tried to avoid it the first time, and we did, but it didn't work out for us. Ooh. Oh. Does that make the monsters disappear? Oh, I see. I'd have burnt to a crisp if I'd have done that. Been fried, Jona. That's what would have happened there. Just keeping an eye out for chests, because I don't know if I'll be back here. Do you have a particular chest voice you read all of these in? Yes. And you can all hear it. How weird is that? How weird is that? Which way's the right way? While avoiding monsters at the same time. Okay, there's a chest there. This might be the right way, the wrong way though. Or the wrong way, right way. Monsters appeared. Juggler! You find a bag of round breath fresheners in the chest. They're labeled Epstein Orb Mints, Le Mans Flavor, or Flavor. Okay, let's head back to see if we're meant to be... Ah, yes, a chest. 39 of 61. It was an unusually cold thing for him to say, giving Genevieve pause. When she glared, as she so often did rather than shout, he revealed the answer to her question, wresting a gasp from her. Oh. Oh my. Can't wait to have this entire story like properly laid out so I can actually read it properly. And make a video on it as well. That's my plan anyway. Receive the chest's pom-pom party account info. The final boss. Oh my. Oh, here we go. Clearly going to be a fight.